Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. So in this video, we're going to be talking about an update on these blockchain mining stocks, as well as what we're seeing going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum at this moment. They have come down a bit more here recently, and we are seeing some positive activity, though, at this current moment in these blockchain mining stocks. And one of the reasons for that is a new catalyst that is there, and that is an ETF for these cleaner energy blockchain miners. Pretty much all these blockchain mining stocks that we do talk about here on this channel. So that is really cool, and this is an ETF that caters to that. So we're going to be covering that a little bit here in this video. So as I get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just simply press that like button. That does help me out a lot, and it does help spread this video to more people that might find it interesting. And subscribe if you have not already. And if you're interested in the Patreon, help us support this channel even more, I have one. Link is in the description. Thank you to all the Patreons. Now let's get to it. So like I was saying, we see a bit of red in the entire crypto space. We have Bitcoin now under $30,000, but it's still close to going back to 30,000, and I think it will. There's a lot of resistance at that price, so I really think that we will see it go back to 30,000, and quite possibly see it going back to the $33,000 range. Now let's go take a look over at what Ethereum is doing. Ethereum, now this is the last 3 months right here, but you can see it has a whole lot of resistance at the price of around $17,000 if it was to drop down to a price that low. And just to give you an idea here, we do see it, if it does hit that price, it does like to pull back up. So right now it's kind of at that very low point where if it does break too much below that and it still does trend down for a little bit, that's kind of in a sketchy situation in my opinion. Now hopefully we do see this thing show a lot of volume activity like we've seen before in the past when it does get that low, but lately there has not been much volume activity in Ethereum like there was in the past when it had gone to those lower prices. There was a lot of people that were still buying it to help push it back up, and we're not really seeing that at this moment. We are seeing a pretty good amount of buying activity coming in right now, but still nothing like we were seeing last month when we were seeing a lot of buying activity. So there is a lot that is there to be able to drive this down even more. So hopefully we do see people start buying into it at this current price. There's still a lot of possibilities to be coming with Ethereum. I'm very bullish on it still, and this is one that's also been causing the price of the blockchain mining stocks to come down. Now let's take a look over at the blockchain miners. Now on this particular day on July 20th, there is some green for the miner stocks for some of them. And keep in mind that what is going on with the currencies themselves doesn't always reflect what the prices of the blockchain miners are doing, because they are, one, if the hash rates are lower, they are mining an incredibly larger amount of those currencies. So that's also one thing you have to keep in mind. But at the same time, these are on the market. A majority of these are all on NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange, and that does help move these prices of these stocks if there is positive momentum in the stock market itself. Now, for somebody that is new to watch my videos and new to trying to understand these blockchain mining stocks, every publicly traded mining company here that I'm following, all of them do mine Bitcoin, and some of them are also mining Ethereum as well. So do keep that in mind. Now, some of the bigger guys that are only mining Bitcoin, their stock graphs do mirror each other. There are differences within the companies, but if you were to look at the trends of these stocks, very similar graph movements. So right here on the screen, we have Marathon Digital, and if we go over to Riot Blockchain, you'll see that the stock performance is almost identical to what we're seeing with Mara. So do keep that in mind, that there are some of these that do have similarities, and not everybody is created equal. And some of these actually also do have different parts to their business that is other than just mining. Like CleanSpark, for example, this one has a somewhat similar graph, but the company also does some other things as far as energy that Mara and Riot are not doing. So there are differences there. Now, every single one of these, though, I have a feeling that since they are kind of trading down more at their lower ends, looking like they're doing like more of like a rebound at this moment, hopefully what we're going to be seeing is the price of the stocks going up if we see positive movements within the stock market, hopefully we see the same thing with these, and hopefully that will also carry over into the crypto market for the main stable coins out there. So what we're seeing here is with SOS, this one is a company that is a Chinese company, but they are moving their business over to here in the United States and also doing business over in Canada. And this stock has been kind of just on this pretty big downward path, but I still have faith in this one. I know that some people do comment on the videos, the blockchain mining videos, not liking SOS, thinking that maybe SOS might have quite a bit of hype, but I think that there is still things to look forward there with SOS. Now, this is a penny stock, and a good amount of these are penny stocks, so do keep that in mind. There is a good amount of risk in these, but these are publicly traded companies, and do your own research. The information is available there. Look into the SEC documents that they do have, so make sure that you're buying something that you actually do understand and you do want to get behind, because there's a lot of people getting into the crypto space right now that have no idea what they're doing. So be sure to do research when you're looking into these, because I'm here not giving financial advice. I'm here just talking about the stocks and the cryptocurrencies themselves, not encouraging you guys to buy any of these, and especially not if you don't know what you're doing. So please do keep that in mind. Now I want to talk to you guys about that ETF that I was talking about in the intro. And this is an article from CNN Business, and the article says how to profit from greener Bitcoin miners. Now, as you guys know, that the Security and Exchange Commission still has not approved a single Bitcoin exchange traded fund, even though several top firms have applied. But investors looking for cryptocurrency exposure through an ETF have another option, a new mining ETF. Now, this ETF is by investment firm Viridi Funds, which launched a fund that plans to focus on companies with ties to the business of mining Bitcoin. So the Viridi Cleaner Energy Crypto Mining and Semiconductor ETF, which trades under the ticker symbol of RIGZ, will primarily own North American mining companies and other tech firms with ties to cryptocurrencies that aren't using as much electricity. The exodus of computing power from China is advantageous for other global and U.S.-based miners, said Wes Fulford, CEO of Viridi Funds. Top holdings in the ETF include miners like American firms Marathon Digital Holdings, ticker symbol MARA, and Riot Blockchain, ticker symbol RIOT, as well as Canada's Bitfarms and Hive Blockchain, which trades under the ticker symbol HVBTF, but on NASDAQ you can find it under HVBT. Now, companies like NVIDIA and AMD are also in this ETF because they do make chips for mining Bitcoin. So they will be in there, but they will not be investing into companies that have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. So that means companies like Tesla or MicroStrategies will not be in this ETF. So do keep that in mind. It is only companies that are related to actually mining the Bitcoin, not ones that are holding on to it. So the semiconductors and the Bitcoin Ethereum miners are in this. So that's really cool, though, in my opinion. Now, with there being an ETF catered to the miners, that is very beneficial to the entire ecosystem and could be one step closer to there actually being a Bitcoin ETF. And that would really be a big catalyst for the entire crypto space, and especially, obviously, for these blockchain miners. That would be really cool to see. So we'll have to see how things do progress from there, but I think we're one step closer now to beginning that ETF, now that there is an ETF for these blockchain miners. So I'd like to hear what you guys think about all this. Are you guys pretty stoked about this? Is there anybody that is looking to invest into this ETF? Please let me know. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next video coming very soon.